Yo YouTube, I'm coming at you here with a deck profile of Harpie ladies and their new cards and what I'm playing at the moment. Doing this to sort of get over an extreme hangover. Bloody nasty. Right, anyway, let's get straight to it. Some of these new cards are awesome, and by awesome I mean ridiculous. But yeah, with Harpie ladies, because their names are treated as Harpie lady, even in the deck you can only run 3, so although I wanted to run more of this and that, I've had to compensate, so I have those 3. Anyway, Channeler, one new guy. Ditch a Harpie to special summon a Harpie from the deck. That's pretty awesome. I'll be honest, I tend to grab Lady 1. That bumps them both up from 14 to 17 and 13 to 16, and with Hunting Ground that's up even further. And it never stops there. Let's just go through here. We've got Channeler. Harpie Lady has a beat stick that's 2000 if you have Hunting Ground on the field. Hunting Ground's awesome, apart from the fact that you have to destroy a spell or trap, so yeah, you have to play around that, but you can with Hysteric Sign, and we'll get to that in a second. So yeah, Harpie Lady 1 and Cyber Lady make up my 3 Harpie Ladies. Harpie Lady Sisters, I wasn't originally going to play them, but they're never dead. In your hand you ditch them with Channeler. In the deck you bring them out with Elegant Egotist, which yeah. Harpie Queen, you either ditch to grab Hunting Ground, or you summon when you've got Humping Ground. Humping Ground would do, and it's a 21 beat stick. I play Falcon because Falcon can bounce Hysteric Sign back to my hand, and Falcon works with Icarus attack and is wind and is winged beast, and that's all awesome. And then I run 3 Sylphrieds. The deck tends to push for game on 1 turn. He often allows for that. He allows for rank 4s so easily. Let's go into this card's so good, so good. We'll come to the extra deck again in a minute. Dark Hole, Staple, I guess, yeah, Heavy Storm and Monster Reborn, we can ignore them because they're all staples. Yeah, Elegant Egotist, I only run 2 because Hysteric Sign can grab them from the hand or graveyard, from the deck or graveyard, sorry. So yeah, you could probably get away with running 1, but it's good, like, it's just good. So I run 2. It's nice, like, nice to use 2 and 1, and oh yeah, I've won so many games already with this deck just because of this card, and yeah, what's even good about it really? Yeah, Forbidden Lance, bit of protection. At times big monsters can be an issue if you don't draw into the right thing, so Forbidden Lance is there. Hunting Ground we've already covered, bumps up 200 attack, doesn't really matter, but it's to destroy 1 spell. Every time you summon a Harpie Lady, you can clear back rows so quickly. Summon Channeler, use Channeler's effect, there you go, you're popping 2, and then if you want to, you can then XYZ into Harpie's Pet Mirage. Oh no, you can't. No, ignore that. But you can pop 2 of her, and then, you know, Elegant Egotist, pop a 3rd. It just, yeah, wrecks back row. Yeah, it's good. Heavy Storm, staple. You can use it to pop this next card as well, which shows it's pretty good. It's sad they haven't got the artwork yet, like, properly, but oh well. Anyway, this card, okay, so adds Elegant Egotist, number 1, so no matter what, it's gonna go evens for you. And then if it's destroyed, you get to add 3 Harpies with different names. So in the end phase, mind, but still, it's pretty good because you get to add Channeler, Harpie's Queen, and then one of these 3 to ditch for Channeler next turn. Like, I mean, it sets you up. Next turn, you would have had Elegant Egotist because you've got this. And then you can ditch the Queen to get a Hunting Ground if you haven't got it. Summon Channeler. Channeler ditches one of these to special summon another one from the deck. Good. Good is good. Yeah, Monster Reborn. Pot of Duality lets you get into cards. You don't need to special. You don't need to special summon until you win the game. Really, you can easily put out game damage in 1 turn. I run 1 Bottomless Trap, 1 Compulsory, as sort of testing which I'd prefer. Bottomless Trap Hole is really good at the moment. Icarus Attack, I'm not even that sure if I need it, because I was expecting to have to sort of play a slower game with this. You don't but it's a versatile, destroying any two cards. So that's probably, I could probably change that for another bottomless and compulsory. That would leave me free to run some non-wing beasts. At the moment it's working well. I wish Sylphid was a winged beast, not a freaking fairy, but oh well. We've got Solemns standard, yeah, and 2 Torrentials standard, yeah. Anyway, the extra deck's where it's interesting. I haven't got a side. These are things I was looking at. There's no need for Hysteric Party. I thought about that, and really, you won't ever, yeah. Psh. And Sylphid is too good, and they clash. So yeah, I'm doing all sorts of hand gestures over here. Pretty pointless. Abyss Dweller. I've never actually brought him out ever, and he's there because I think I need him if I'm playing Mermails or Dark Worlds. I love running a field spell against Dark Worlds. Just yeah, it's like fuck you. And then we've got Emerald, who I haven't used either, but he's always there. I guess he can put Harpie Lady Sisters back in the deck, so Elegant Egotist could, yeah. Direwolf, the Scrap Dragon, I sort of thing. You can, it's like a Icarus attacky kind of dude. Cowboy, I won my last game because of the 800 burn. Knew everyone needs him. 2 Harpie's Pet Mirage Dragon. Yeah, I thought I'd want this lots because I thought, basically, you bring out 2. This card, your opponent can't target him to be attacked if there's another Harpie, or can't target another Harpie. So if you have 2 of them, they can't attack you, and this can attack directly. And with 2 of them, that's 4,000 attack a turn, and in 2 turns you win, basically. But I've never done that because normally you can just win in 1 turn. And this is the card I tend to bring out the most. Lightning Plover. Plover. Shit, this is good. 1 set card, so they've set a Raikou or a Sangan or a back card. And there's not likely to be any spells or traps because you're going to bring this out by going Harpie's Hunting Ground, Channeler into another Harpie. So realistically it's a set monster, but then you can put their monster on top of their deck. I just put someone's Gauds on top of their deck a couple of games ago. That means you know they haven't got Gauds in their hand, and they're going to draw it next turn and you can play around it. If they survive, they won't survive. My stroke is my stroke, your stroke, his stroke, he's good. Shotmaster is easy to bring out, and we all know how good he is calling spells after you've swarmed the field and they've got, what, 1,000 life points left. You'll win the next turn. Shark Drake, again, can win games, snatch games out of nowhere. Utopia, you'd never need to bring out Utopia in this, but he's there just in case. Same with Black Ship of Corn, and the usuals, basically. Yeah, so this deck's, shit, it's good. Like, surprisingly good. I kind of threw it together, and yeah, the boosts you get from Harpie Lady 1, they're useful. Bump everything up with a full field. You're not just getting 300 more damage in, you're getting like 1,500. Yeah, he's, or she, yeah. Oh, it's late. Yeah, they're all ladies, obviously. Yeah. Anyway, cheers for watching. I'll update you if this changes. I'll see if Icarus attack is necessary, and yeah, give it a test. Enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.